Howdy folks, Kirk here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. Today what we're going to do is we're going to give this chimney a maintenance-free finish. The fella here hired these guys to do the scratch and brown, however all they did was the scratch. They said this was the brown, but when I got here I said, hey, that's not browned out, so we're going to brown it out. What I'm going to use is a rapid set to brown it out because it's about an hour from my house. I don't want to have to make 2 trips. We're going to put the rapid set here, float it all in, let it harden, and as soon as it hardens, we're going to skim coat the entire chimney with a blue-gray finish. I'll show you how we're doing this. Okay, I'm scooping it out of here, and I'm putting on the second coat. Now, this particular second coat here is rapid set. Rapid set means it sets in a hurry, and that's exactly what we want. I want it to set in a hurry, and in fact I'm going to accelerate it even further. There's that. Fortunately we're in the sun too, where the sun will dry this out. I'm going to let this set about 15-20 minutes max, then we're going to put our color coat on it. When we do the color, I'll show you that also. Okay, we have got the rapid set on here. The reason I'm using this rapid set is because it's a lighting color. I just now spread it, but the first coat underneath it, sucking all the moisture out. So as I already spread it, I just went around the whole chimney. It's dry. So now I'm floating it. What I'm doing now is I'm opening it. This is called floating it. It's getting the wall true and plumb, but it also opens it. If I hard steel trowel it, it closes it, so it takes a little bit longer to dry. So within about 15 minutes, I'm going to be able to place my new color finish over all of this without any ghosting effect. And you say, gee whiz, what is ghosting effect? That means if you put another color coat over this, when it all dries, you'll see a different color here. So we don't want that. So that's why I'm using this light color here with a lot of accelerators. So this is already hard right here. By the time my brother mixes me another bucket and brings it up, I'm going to skim coat this whole thing and go with another texture similar to this. This is French gray. We're going to go with blue gray because that's what they're starting to paint the rest of the house with. Alright guys, I could bring the water hose up here, or I could just take it out of my bucket. Notice when this gets wet, it darkens. What does that mean? That means this fella has a maintenance-free finish here. And I'm getting ready to put another color on this French gray. We're going to turn it to blue gray. And I'm wetting this because if I don't wet it, then my color won't spread real well. It'll catch all this dry stuff, and when it catches the dry stuff, it wants to drag. So give it a little water, and again I could use a water hose, but it's just a little chimney here. So, all right. Now that that's wet, I'm going to go ahead and put on this double blue gray. This is 2 colors, or 2 packs in one bag, because he has a custom color on the house. What we're trying to do is match that custom color. And of course, when this dries, it's going to be a lot lighter. Then I'm going to come back and texture it. Show you that texture part. That's kind of cool when I get to that stage. Always want to get it underneath the cap there. Get it underneath that plastic cap. Lastly, just finish this little piece that I didn't do. So I'm gonna go around the entire chimney and continue doing this right here. I'm just gonna spread it out. And when I spread this out, I want to make it just a little bit prettier. I float it, which I'll show you right now. Now that that's on it, prior to doing a color coat, I'm going to float it with water. Okay, I'm going to get some of the water out now. And by floating it, I get rid of all the holidays because I'm going over a skip trowel finish with a heavy finish. So there's always a holiday when you do that. So this way, I float it with this sponge float, and when this dries here, I'll be able to do my texture on it. And I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the other three remaining sides. And it's usually a lot easier to put a skip trowel finish, especially one that matches this, when it's set a little bit. So in about 15 minutes, I'll finish the rest of the sides, and I'll come and skip this, and you'll see it as we do it. All right, guys, we are now going to do the texture. Take a little bit out of here, put it on this guy here. And we're going to give it just a slight texture. That's what they had, a little slight texture, so we're going to do the same thing. Slight texture. It's called a Spanish lace. Let's see. What we're going to do is I'm going to finish off this chimney, and then as soon as I'm done with the chimney, we'll take you around the whole thing and show you what we've done here. And of course, when this dries, it's going to be much lighter, which is going to match this painted surface. All right, guys, we are completed with this. When this dries, it's going to be about 5, 6, 7 shades lighter, but we get a little bit of clinkers on the roof, which fall through the cracks of the tarp. We just hose it off just like that. We don't even have to bend down. Anyway, that's it. That's how you resurface a chimney without the ghosting effect. My name's Kirk. I'm with Kirk Jodana Plastering. Thank you folks for watching, and as usual, we'll see you guys on the next one.